For several years, opposition members of St. Petersburg's city assembly have been meeting in this pizzeria because the authorities won't let them into parliament. In recent weeks, this small group of lawmakers has shaken Russian politics by presenting a formal petition for the impeachment of Russian President Vladimir Putin.
We chose to use a new rhetoric. We are Liberal MPs, and up to now we were concerned more with social issues. In this petition for Putin's removal, we focus on the fact that he has caused fundamental damage to the Russian Federation, not to another state, but to the citizens of our country.
Their demand to remove Putin from power is based on their belief that the war in Ukraine, what Putin calls a special military operation, is a personal project of the Russian president.
I am convinced that if Vladimir Putin ceases to be president, this special operation in Ukraine will not continue.
These opposition lawmakers have already been fined, and they accept that they could face further criminal charges.
Many people are worried that something might happen to us, but someone has to do something.
The petition has also energized St. Petersburg's civil society into open defiance. In this small bar in St. Petersburg, young poets gather to read their poems critical of Putin's war in Ukraine. They believe the time has come to speak their minds.
The courage of the intellectuals who stand against the war gives people hope, gives people motivation and strength to continue fighting, since you discover that you are not alone.
Most people to this day remain silent. But perhaps that is changing because we see the news, but it will take time.
There is an ever-present fear that these actions, no matter how small, could lead to arrest.
Fear affects anyone. It's a normal reaction. Only idiots and Alexei Navalny are not afraid. I am not Navalny, and I am not an idiot. So yes, I am afraid.
Putin's invasion of Ukraine has not only upended global security, but has plunged Russia into political and social instability. The consequences are difficult to predict. Millions of young Russians, an entire generation, face a deeply uncertain future. For VOA's Moscow bureau, Henry Ridgwell in London.